Hello, welcome back again. So in this part, we will solve the problem number 6. Okay, and this is a little long, but it should not be difficult. Okay, just follow me. So what we have been given the sales revenue, cost of goods sold, selling expense, general and admin expense, interest revenue. See that this is the interest revenue, this is the interest expense, and income tax rate is 25%. So these revenues and expense items appear in the company's income statement every year. So the company's controller, however, asked for your help in determining the appropriate treatment of the following non-recurring transactions. Okay, let's see. So investments were sold during the year at a loss of 220, and unrealized gain was 320. So this is actually other comprehensive income. And the factory was closed. The restructuring costs incurred were 1200. And during the year, there is a discontinued operation, and the division had incurred a loss of 560, and its assets were sold at a gain of 1400. So the difference, we should be considering the difference. Okay, and then the depreciation was understated by 200. So we have already discussed this one, so we don't need to consider this one. And the negative foreign currency translation adjustments for the year total is 240. Okay, and now let's see how we start. So we'll start with 15,300, right? So the sales revenue. So sales revenue 15,300 less cost of goods sold equal to gross profit. And operating expenses, selling expense, it's there 1,300. General and admin expense 800. It's given there. See that this is the 800, and the restructuring cost is 1200. So this is given, and so the total operating expense is 3,300. So after subtracting this one from this, we found 5,800 operating income. Now let's go to the other income or expenses. Loss on sale of investment. So it's given, say loss on sale of investment is 220, right? And interest expense is 180. It's given 180, correct? And interest revenue is 40, so it's 40, right? So the sum of these three should be equal to 360. And after subtracting this 360 from 5,080, it is 5,440. So this is actually income from continuing operations before income taxes. And income tax expense is equal to 25% of this one, right? And so income from continuing operations actually after tax is this one. And income from operations of discontinued component is 840. How? Say that we had 560 loss, okay, and the gain was 1400. So it is 1400 minus 560 is equal to 840, okay. And income tax expense is equal to 25% of this 840, okay. And the net is 360 positive, and the net income should be equal to sum of these two, right? So if you want to see sum of these two, should be your net income, yeah. And the other comprehensive income, so net of tax. So net of tax, it means say gain on debt securities. So gain, so we had a gain of 320. So see that if we use this 320 multiplied by again 0.75, 240, right? And the same thing is true for the foreign currency translation adjustment, which is what is that? 240. And let's see the net. So the 240 multiplied by 0.75 is equal to 180. So this is negative. So that is why we have used the negative sign. And the net is positive. because 240 is greater than 180. And finally, the net income is sum of these two. That's fine. Now, income earnings per share should be equal to income from continuing operations divided by, okay, let's see. Here, there is a, we need to calculate the weighted average share outstanding. See that there were 1 million shares of common stock outstanding at the beginning of the year, and an additional 400,000 shares were issued in the mid of the year. So our weighted average share would be equal to, say, 1 million. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 plus, see, 400,000, right? 1, 2, 3 point. Okay, it should be, let me see, it should be, okay, no, divided by 2 because half. So this is our weighted average share. And see how we get this one. This is, see, all these numbers are in thousands. See that these numbers are in thousand. So this one should be equal to, see, continuing operations. Okay, so divided by, so this one, and multiplied by 1000. So this is, and the same thing is true for all of this. Okay, I hope you got it.